Hey guys, ask me your relationship questions, guys. I'm here to help. Hey Vicky. Jess, what's your question, buddy? Hey, deal with a partner who is recovering addict. Do I stay by his side or choose me? Usually I say choose you, usually. How are you in your relationship? Good. Let's see. Ask me your questions, guys. Here to help. I feel so irritated by the chat with him on the app. Should I still go on a date with him? Have you done a FaceTime? Make sure you do a FaceTime before you go on a date. Yeah, I like karate. Found emails on my partner's phone of hookup sites. That's bad. My boyfriend's a bit insecure because of the age gap. What's the age gap? Victoria, there's a few things you can do. It depends on a lot of stuff, but look, feel free to book in a call so we can have a chat. What would he call me and text and backed off suddenly? Could be a whole bunch of reasons. None of them are good though. If any of you guys really do need help though, definitely book in a free call. So everyone gets one free call, just one. If you do want to do a free call with me, go to my profile, click the link, put your details in. I'll give you a free one-on-one call. We'll have a chat. If girl asked for space, wasn't ready, now 2 years later messages me, now ready, thoughts? No. Louis, booking a call, buddy. If your partner is always trying to annoy you, is that normal? He thinks he's funny. It's a weird thing. It's usually a sign of immaturity. They don't really know how to do affection or intimacy properly. Barry, a little bit. My ex of 4 years ended things, blocked me, and immediately went back to his previous girlfriend. Oh boy. Wife denied to go on a date and went out with her friends instead. Oh, that's like divorce stuff right there. Let's say I can't ask you. It's not English. I don't know what that is. Can you tell me why she ignores sometimes? Why she ignores you sometimes? How often are you seeing her in person? Sometimes people do get busy, but He mentions lip filler and Botox, sign he isn't attracted to me. He wants you to get lip filler and Botox. To believe in no contact. If you stop talking to someone, have the intention that you don't want to talk to them ever again. Like, have that goal in mind. The better your questions are, the better my answers are, guys. Try to spell your questions properly for me. Is a 30-year age gap acceptable? No. No, of course that's too much. 15 years is about as much as you can do. I'm not busy, but trying to make me jealous. Look, a 10 out of 10, you don't play those silly games, guys. Do you believe age gaps work out long term, 24 and 40? No, it's too much. Nikita, I don't know. Who cares? Best way to reconcile a relationship, obviously grow and learn. It depends why you're reconciling it, what happened. I need to know the story. And should you? How to ensure a disagreement doesn't turn into an argument? You set a boundary with yourself, Jacqueline, that it doesn't turn into an argument. And you also have that rule in place. No matter what happens, there's never a reason for disrespect and aggression. Hey guys. But I'm forgiven for walking out on me and the kids on the last day of the family vacation to keep drinking. Okay, man, you need to know more about the situation. Would 20 and 29 work out? Yeah, that's not that big. When he speaks badly about his ex, red flag? Oh, maybe, maybe not. If he talks about it every day, he needs to not do that. Is a break from your partner a break or a break up? It's usually a break up. Breaks are only for Kit Kats, really. Unless you talk over the phone before meeting. You don't want to talk for longer than a week without actually going on a date. Can a relationship work if your lifestyles aren't compatible? It depends. It depends. Can you make a relationship work with someone who's in the military and you only see him once every 6 months? No. It's a waste of time. Mandy, that's not great, buddy. You need someone you can rely on. So one of your videos you mentioned females having indirect speech with males. Could you give us some examples? I can't remember the video, Caitlin. I can't remember the exact video you're talking about. Sorry, buddy. I'm guessing you're talking about maybe feminine communication. So you need to be indirect but specific, maybe. He broke up with me and he won't tell me why. Oh, Gemma, it's really clear. If a guy breaks up with you, it's because he doesn't like you. That's it. 100% of the time. 100% of the time. Long distance, 7 hours. 7 hours is too far. Do you think a relationship would work if you don't like their friends? Nobody likes their partner's friends. You're not supposed to. Okay. Ask me relationship questions, guys. Here to help. Relationship without a label. The label is very important, okay? To be classified as proper boyfriend, girlfriend is really, really important. It has to be labeled. Is it good to like your partner's friends then? They're your partner's friends, who cares? So you don't like your wife's friends. They're okay. I'm not friends with any girls. I don't think boys and girls should be friends at all. So if your partner has friends, who cares what you think of them? You're not hanging out with them. Who cares? As long as they're not bad people, who cares? It doesn't matter, guys. If they're bad people, it matters, obviously. I'm separated, been divorced 13 years. He says we are in different places and broke it off with me. If a guy breaks up with you, it's because he doesn't like you. That's it. It's really important you girls understand that. A lot of girls get confused. They think of reasons. If a guy breaks up with you, he doesn't like you. That's it. Stay or leave husband doesn't help emotionally or have any real input on the household or with the kids. Miranda, look, you can stay, but we need to improve things. Yeah. I teach the man should send the first message on online dating. Boys trips, no. I teach you that you shouldn't do separate holidays. No boys trips, no girls trips. Controversially, one of the things I also teach, don't go out at night without your partner. It's a very controversial one. A lot of people hate it. Don't go out at night without your partner. You want to go out at night? Go with your partner. I've helped thousands of people achieve a 10 out of 10, guys. You don't have to agree with all my rules, okay? There's a lot. There's a lot of rules. Some of them are pretty full on. We did, Stacey, yep. You don't have to agree with the rules, guys. Does long distance really work? No, it doesn't. Ask me relationship questions, here to help. I want to see you guys all in a 10 out of 10. You can all achieve a 10 out of 10 relationship this year. You all can achieve it. Thoughts on matchmaking? It's a waste of time. You got to learn how to find your ideal partner yourself. That's what I teach. Cameron, of course it is possible. Of course it is. My rules just maximize the chance of results. That's all it does. It just maximizes the chance. I'm not a fan, buddy. Is the whole I hate text messaging just a cop-out? Yes. What's the best rule in 48 Laws of Power? Just putting it down to one. It's pretty hard. The less you speak, the more power your words have. It's probably one of my favorites, but there's so many, buddy. So many. What would change when you switch from dating to a relationship apart from meeting the parents? You're advertising it, okay, and you've built the foundation of a 10 out of 10. How to maintain a good marriage when the young kids are stressing us out? Yeah, relationships are hard with young kids. I got young kids, it's difficult. Me and my wife, we follow the fundamentals. So in a relationship, if you want to maintain a 10 out of 10, keep the fundamentals going, okay? Regardless of your kids, regardless of work, regardless of anything. Intimacy 3 times a week, 2 20-second hugs a day. Go on a date once a week. No arguing. Do a dual hobby and a dual goal. There's heaps of other things as well, but there's some basic fundamentals that everyone can follow. Finding it difficult to meet high-value men on dating apps, they are not very clear on what they want. Trish, where do you live? Nikita, it's on YouTube or Spotify. It's called Rich in Love. Should have 4 social hobbies weekly. Is that separate or is it a couple? Oh, both. Both. You can share some hobbies. You don't have to do all hobbies together. Hobbies are important. We're social creatures. You're supposed to have hobbies, definitely. Trish, it should be pretty easy, usually, in the Southeast. Look, book a call. Go to my website, maddockcoaching.com. It's in my profile. maddockcoaching.com, click that link, put your details in. I'll give you a free call. We'll have a chat. I'll build your profile for you. It'll be great. Okay? Does it matter whether the guy I'm seeing is liking other girls on IG pics? Not really. Do you and your lovely wife plan to have more babies? Oh, 100%. Have you ever turned away a couple client because they're toxic and unfixable? Yes, I've turned away people I've hated before. Some people are horrible, disgusting human beings, definitely. As weird as it sounds, I only coach people I like and who are good people. Some people, if you're a piece of trash, I go, I don't want to help you. Get out of here. But that's rare. Does a relationship work with a younger guy and an older woman? Almost never. Do you think a relationship is able to rebuild trust if one has cheated? No. What do you think when he splits the bill on the first date? Gross. Is 22 too young to settle down with a partner? Technically not. Cameron, what was the question, buddy? Sorry, I missed it. Trish, good job booking in a call, my friend. Look forward to chatting to you. Everyone gets one free call, guys. If you do want to do a free call with me, go to my profile, click the link, put your details in. I only do about a handful a day. That's it. I only got so much time. What if you found long distance? Dumb. 47-year-old male. How young can I go with women? 35. When's a good age for marriage? For a man, about 28 to 32, somewhere in that range usually. You don't help someone because they're trash, it's because they cheated. Yeah, usually. Yeah. If a couple comes to me and cheating has occurred in their relationship or bad abuse or anything like that, I just go, I'm not going to help you. Just break up. Not interested in helping you. You're done. When's the right time to introduce someone to your parents? 2 months. Would a relationship work with a 23-year-old male and a 28-year-old female? No. 23-year-old male and a 28-year-old female, they're complete opposites. How do you know you met the right guy? When you meet your ideal partner, it's a beautiful mix of chemistry, compatibility, X factor, and they can do the job. Thanks, buddy. Here to help. What's the best amount of time to wait for an engagement? About 1.5 years. Okay. My wife works avos, I work days, 2 kids under 3, no friends or family, no alone time, love each other. Your marriage is definitely going to fail unless you guys change something. If you both work all the time and you both spend no time with the kids and no time with each other, why are you alive? What for? Why? What's the point of life? You spend more time with your boss than your loved ones. What's the point of living? Why? What's the youngest you can be to settle down? Well, you have to be an adult. How do you know it's lust or love? Dumb question. Dumb question, Noel. I get it all the time. Stupid question, dude. Throw that question in the bin. Lillian, good job booking in a call, my friend. If you want to book in a call like Lily, guys, go to my profile, click the link, put your details in. I'll give you a call, have a chat. Hey, buddy. Should you pay attention to the guy's preference? No. Speaking to this guy long distance, but he did something to break my trust. But I wish we at least met. You can't have built exclusivity and trust with someone without meeting them. That's a fantasy. Abby, that's good, yep. T1, it's worked for a few other people. Lillian and Trish just booked in, so it should work, I hope. Just refresh it, give it another go. If it doesn't work, let me know though. Brace for Kit Kats, that's right. My partner's best friend's wife keeps bringing up my partner's ex. Tell her to shut up. On a fitness journey, should I wait to date if I'm looking to lose 60 pounds? Start dating now, just for fun. Anita, you shouldn't want them to. I'm 48, just started dating a widower. Pitfalls? Don't look for them. Don't look for pitfalls. Married my primary school best friend after losing connection for 20 years. That is a crazy story. Bells, it's probably too late now, I'm guessing. Steffi, good job booking in a call, buddy. Look forward to chatting to you. Everyone gets one free call, guys. Okay. Now be aware if you're booking in a free call with me, it's because you want the truth. You want the cold, black and white truth. If you're booking a call with me and you want really fluffy type advice, it's the wrong person to talk to, okay? I'm not going to sit down with you like a counselor and go, how does that make you feel? Obviously, I'm going to tell you the cold truth, okay? Because I want you to succeed, and I think telling people the truth is the best way to make that happen. Abby, good job booking in a call, buddy. So guys on Tinder do proper dates. Yep. Here's the thing, most men want to do proper high value dates. Most men want to be masculine guys. They just have never known how to do it. And to be honest, a lot of you girls never know, you've never been on a high value date either. You don't know how to make it happen. So you got to learn how to do it the right way. On a military deployment and talking to a girl, should I order her flowers? No. Coach Jake, is the call phone or video call? It's just a phone call usually. I do video calls after I'm like coaching someone, but yeah, I just call you. Charlie, booking a call, buddy. Chloe, it's going to be hard, but I've actually helped a fair few single mums who have special need kids achieve a 10 out of 10. It is harder. I'm not going to lie. It's definitely harder, but it's possible. It's not impossible. I've done it, but it's harder. When will I have the call? Abby, good job booking in a call. I will text you in the morning, tomorrow morning. I'll text you and we'll work out a time. Yeah. Awesome, my friend. I will text you tomorrow, guys. If you do book in a call, I'll text you, whatever, 10 hours, 8 hours, whatever. I'll text you tomorrow. We'll figure out a time. Broken up with my ex, but I keep getting upset and finding it so hard to get over it. How do I get past this? Tell yourself that he's not your ideal partner. And also, I want you to do lots of ice baths, cold plunges. What age group do you normally work with? Well, to be honest, firstly, I try to help everyone. If you're an adult, I want to try to help you achieve a 10 out of 10. My average client is about 50. My average client is a 50-year-old divorced woman. That's the normal one. That's the average. But that's thousands of people. Like I coach lots of younger people as well. Do you think speed dating is a good idea? It's pretty rare to find anyone at speed dating, but it can be a little bit of fun. So you go and have fun, but yeah. I work in an electric car HQ and a lot of high value men. Should I date in the workplace? I usually teach not to, but if it's a 10 out of 10, you can. Should we wait to book on a call with you until we're actually find a partner? Most of the people I coach are single and I help them find a 10 out of 10. Can we buy multiple apps at once? Yes. I'm looking for someone. I live in Abu Dhabi. Can you find someone for me? I'm not a matchmaker, buddy. I teach people how to do it. Wanted a first date on Wednesday. When should I expect to hear about the second date? In the next couple of days, ideally. But keep the conversation going. Keep it flirting. What's Mrs. Maddock's favorite date night? She liked hot air ballooning. She likes going on boats. She's pretty heavily pregnant right now, so she doesn't, obviously just calm activities. Yeah, I take her on a lot of dates. It's okay to text first on dating app to fix a date. The man's job the man has to do that. Sean, good job booking in a call. The man courts a woman. The woman doesn't court a man. You can't ask him on a date. He's got to ask you. What about long distance? No. I got Olives for a date in a cake shop. Should I go? Why not? How long should it take for a guy to say I love you? 8 weeks. 40, no kids, successful, but finding it hard to ask for what I want. And my mates say I date below my standard. Interesting. Okay. Lily, book in a call, buddy. We'll have a chat. We'll try to figure out what's going on. Yeah, hot air ballooning is an awesome date. All these people going on about long distance, bad idea. I agree. Yeah. You can't kiss someone through the phone, guys. Don't do long distance. It's really stupid, okay? They need to live close enough that you can see them once a week. Now, if you're dating a guy who owns a plane, yes, you can date someone who lives 10 hours drive because it's only going to take him a couple of hours to get to you, okay? So it's not too bad, but be aware, they've got to be able to see you, all right? Booked on. Yeah, Lily, so if you want to book on a call, go to my profile. In my profile, it's my link, maddockcoaching.com, my website. Click that, put your details in. I'll give you a call tomorrow and we'll have a chat. Is 4 hours too long? When I met my wife, she lived 4 hours away. I was happy to drive it. Happy. How often should dates occur? Once a week, once every second week minimum. Is it normal to lose interest in someone who ticks all the boxes? No. My partner's 3 hours away. Yeah, that's fine short term. Obviously around the 6 month mark, you're gonna live together. My partner's in the military, comes and goes a lot. Will this work out in the long run? It doesn't usually, no. Hey, it's Robbie. How much for a ring minimum? I teach men to save up 10 grand before they go ring shopping. And they might find a ring which is 7 grand, for example. But just save up 10 grand, have 10 grand ready, and then see what you find. Did I book? Sorry to ask. I think I have. Maybe. What's your name? I'm sure it's not RS. Tracy, good job booking in a call, buddy. Everyone gets 1 free call, guys. I only do a handful a day, so I'll try to get you all tomorrow. I probably won't, but I'll try. 8 months too early to propose. Technically not, but what do you think of FIFO? Bad. It's devastatingly bad for relationships. Should a girl ever ask a guy on a date? Never. Ask me relationship questions, guys. Here to help. Is it a red flag if a guy's picky with what you wear? I would need to know the context. I would need to know how he communicates it. Good, Nina. Good. Good, Abby. Yeah, Steffi, it's bullshit, yeah. He doesn't text daily, but is caring and engaging. Okay. How often do you see each other in person? That's the real thing. Hey, Spuddy. Any advice on work relationships? I teach about romantic relationships mainly. Is telling a guy to brush their teeth every day a red flag? Short answer, no. It's not a direct red flag. Been with my partner 15 years, not married, but we're happy. You don't have to get married to have a 10 out of 10. I love being married, but you don't need to. I'm actually interested in what your opinion is on Australia. Is it okay for a woman to date a man who makes less? Well, technically it's okay, but usually if you really want to achieve a 10 out of 10, I recommend finding a guy who earns more money than you do. Why do you believe so strongly about long distance? I guess because I'm not a moron, I suppose. How do you know I really mean when a guy comes up to you with a drink? Is it okay? I guess so. Hey, buddy. When should a relationship have moved to being ready to moved in by? 6 months. Why won't men ask me out on weekend dates in the early days? They should. Does it work when I have a child but my girlfriend doesn't? It can, yes. Guys, you can all achieve a 10 out of 10 this year. This year, you all can have a 10 out of 10 no matter what, okay? Married 13 years to a 5 is very heavy drinker, not surprising. Not sure I'm coping with this very well. He's not going to give up the drinking, buddy. Yeah. Let's see. How long have you been doing this? About 7 years. I've been a relationship coach. How long before a partner should move in? Is it normal to still be a bit hesitant? It could mean a lot of things, to be honest. When you go from being exclusive to being in a relationship, exclusive usually happens, they're usually about a month apart, okay? You become official around the end of the 2nd month and exclusive around the end of the 1st month. It's about a month apart usually, approximately. Is a red flag my girlfriend likes to go to parties with her friends? I teach not to go out at night without your partner. What if there's an artist with no money and she is a corporate with money? Can it work? No. My husband proposed to me in 6 weeks into dating. Wow. My partner has a family dinner I wasn't invited to. How should I feel towards this feeling excluded? Bad. I would feel bad. Yes. I have a rule as well. My wife isn't allowed to go to a certain place that I'm invited to. I don't go. That's my personal rule. Zoe, that's correct, yeah. It's a very unpopular rule that I have. Very, not very popular. RS, it's possible, but it's going to be tough, my friend. Yeah, we got to try to improve the situation. Never sit at a table your partner's not welcome at. Yeah, that's a better way to say it, yeah. What was your rule again? I teach don't go out at night without your partner. You know, common sense stuff though, guys, yeah. You know, common sense. Seems like common sense. Last 5-10 minutes, guys. Ask me your questions. I'll answer them the best I can for you. I want to see all you guys in a 10 out of 10 this year. It's not really about trust, my friend. It's more about just doing what's right. Danielle, I see that. What's an example of an indirect question? Well, feminine communication is not so much a question. It's more of a hint. I would love if this weekend you bought me some roses. That'd make me feel so special. You see how it's really round the bush with it? Yeah. What's your thoughts about shared chores? When it comes to household duties, guys, I try to teach pink and blue jobs. Okay. Splitting up chores into pink and blue jobs usually works fairly well, depending on where you live. Dave, I think it was just a couple of emojis, so not much. Pretty mysterious overall. How long for separation, divorce should you see other people potentially date? My general rule, Faye, is if you're not living with your ex, go out there and start dating. Kiara, you should have been living together already. 6 years, you won't propose until he's financially stable, red flag. How is he not financially stable after 6 years with you? Who should do the gardening? Well, technically, blue and pink jobs, the outside of the house is usually a blue job in general. But loose rules, yeah. What's important is you're both happy with the setup and you both communicate it well. What I'm seeing here is return to old-fashioned values, which are lacking. Very important, Trish. Very important. Yeah. How can we improve in communication? Masculine, feminine energy. Got blocked by my ex for 3 months now. Should I give up? Obviously, yeah. Yeah, no. He's an entrepreneur, and some years are better than others. Some years are better than others, but he's been a business owner for 6 years, and he's still struggling. Come on. Rings aren't that expensive, buddy. Yeah, you can get an amazing ring for between 5 to 10 grand. He's not much of a business person if he's still struggling with that small amount of money over such a long period of time. Come on. Maybe he's not cut out to be a business owner. What do you think about a bunning strategy? Women go into a shop aisles for a partner. I think it's pretty funny. Low chance of success, but it's funny. Yeah, RS, what I see usually is most people like it, so both people sort of do it, and it's fun to do together. Can I discuss with 3 teenage sons living with me? Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can, Michelle. Waiting would be a mistake. Guys, if you really want to achieve a 10 out of 10 this year, and you're sick of doing it on your own, book in a free call with me. If you're struggling, book in a free call. You want help now, book in a free call, okay? Everyone gets 1 free call, guys. Goes for about 30 minutes. I'll try to help you out the best I can. If you want to book in a call, go to my profile. My profile is my website link, maddockcoaching.com. Click that link, put your details in. I'll give you a call, we'll have a chat. Gerard, I need to know the specifics. Snapchat at 44, is that a red flag? Yes. Last few questions, guys. Awesome, Mitch. Here to help, bro. Is it appropriate for your spouse to thumbs up like other ladies' selfies? If the only thing in your relationship you worry about is your partner liking another girl's photo, your relationship's going good. Okay? It's honestly not much of a thing. If I book on a call, do we speak directly with you? 100%. Yep, it's me. Why do you look familiar? Oh, right. I feel like we shouldn't encourage guys to open up too much emotionally. Is that true? That is true. You should be pushing a guy into his masculine energy. A lot of women are taught incorrectly that they should try to get a guy into his feminine energy to get him to open up emotionally. The stupidest shit you girls have ever been taught. Really dumb. Really, really stupid. Annalise, good job booking in a call, my friend. Look forward to chatting to you. Why do men still want to date me when I have stage 3 lung cancer? Do you think you're fun to go on a date with? Men go on dates with girls because they think it's going to be fun. They think it's going to be enjoyable. That's about it, really. RS, I don't know what your name is, buddy. I don't know what your name is. What's your name on the booking? Banjo, if you think you're fun to go on a date with, guys are going to go on dates with you. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. And look at it this way. They already took your breath away. All right. Last few questions. Hey, Red. Nah, Rooter, I can't see you there, buddy. Try again. Lots of other people booked in, though. Banjo, I'm glad you liked it. Good, Red. Really good. What do you think is the ideal time to start dating again after a breakup? If you're not living with your ex, go out there and start dating. Ruda, I can't see anyone by that name in the booking list, my friend. Try again. Try again with the booking. If Mike reaches out to me to check up and you have no feelings for him, can you respond politely? No. Block and delete them. Hey, Teresa. Guys, I'm out of time. If you need help, if you need more one-on-one help, feel free to book on a